Let me tell you something, life doesn't care about your excuses. Life doesn't care about your fears, your doubts, or the obstacles standing in your way. It doesn't pause for you to gather yourself, to feel ready, or to wait for the perfect moment. Life is happening now, and if you're sitting on the sidelines waiting for a sign, waiting for someone to hand you a golden opportunity, you're going to watch it pass you by. Against all odds means stepping into the storm even when the sky is dark, even when the wind is pushing against you, even when every voice in your head is telling you to turn back. Listen, nobody said this journey would be easy. Nobody said the path would be clear or the road would be smooth. In fact, it's going to feel impossible. People are going to doubt you. They're going to tell you that you're dreaming too big, aiming too high, that it's not your place to reach for something so far out of your grasp. They'll call you crazy, foolish, reckless, but let me tell you something, those same people who doubt you today will be the ones clapping the loudest when you make it. Not because they believed in you, but because you proved them wrong. You showed them what relentless, unshakable determination looks like. You've got to want it. Not just on the days when it feels good, not just when you're motivated, not just when the sun is shining and everything seems to be falling into place. You've got to want it when it feels like the world is against you, when your body is screaming at you to stop, when the rejections pile up and the failures sting and you start questioning if you're even cut out for this. That's when it counts. That's when you find out what you're made of. Because anyone can show up when it's easy. Anyone can dream big when the odds are in their favor. But champions, they're the ones who keep fighting when the odds are stacked sky high against them. Pain is part of the process. You can't grow without it. You can't become stronger, smarter, or better without going through it. It's not a punishment, it's a gift. Pain teaches you. It humbles you. It forces you to dig deeper than you ever thought possible. So don't run from it. Don't let it scare you. Lean into it. Embrace it. Let it mold you into the person you were meant to be. Every scar, every bruise, every tear shed along the way is proof that you're alive, that you're trying, that you're fighting for something that matters. Stop looking for shortcuts. Stop waiting for someone to rescue you or to make it easy. There is no easy road to greatness. It's messy. It's exhausting. It's brutal. But that's what makes it worth it. If it were easy, everyone would do it. If it were easy, the reward wouldn't mean anything. The struggle is what gives it value. The grind is what makes it real. So stop running from the hard work. Stop being afraid of the climb. Every step you take, every hour you put in, every sacrifice you make is bringing you closer to your goal. You have to believe in yourself. Even when nobody else does, even when the world laughs at you, when the door slams in your face, when the weight of failure feels unbearable, you have to hold on to that vision, that fire, that unshakable belief that you were made for something greater. And don't just believe it, act on it. Show up every single day with that fire in your chest. Work like your life depends on it, because in many ways it does. Your future, your dreams, your legacy depend on the choices you make today. You've got to give everything you have and then give a little more. You've got to be willing to go to war for what you want, to fight with everything in you, and to never, ever quit. This is your moment, right here, right now. Against all odds, you can rise. Against all odds, you can break through. You are not your circumstances. You are not your failures. You are not the person who fell down 100 times. You are the person who got back up, who kept going, who refused to stay down. You have everything you need inside you to succeed. The strength, the courage, the resilience is all there. Stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for someone to validate your dreams. They're your dreams for a reason. Nobody else needs to understand them. Nobody else needs to believe in them. You are the only one who matters. The world isn't going to hand you anything. It owes you nothing. But you can take what you deserve. You can earn it. You can fight for it. You can show the world what it looks like to defy the odds, to shatter expectation, to achieve what everyone else thought was impossible. You've got one shot at this life, one chance to leave your mark. Don't waste it. Don't settle for less than you're capable of. Don't let fear or doubt or failure stop you. You've got this. You're stronger than you think. You're capable more than you know. So stand up, dig deep, push forward, and remember, against all odds, you are unstoppable. The world doesn't care how you feel. It doesn't care if you're tired, scared, or unsure. It's not going to slow down or pause so you can catch your breath. The clock is ticking. Time doesn't wait. An opportunity doesn't knock twice. Life doesn't care about your excuses. You think the universe is going to feel sorry for you. You think success will show up at your door just because you wish for it. No. The truth is, nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's going to hand you the life you dream about. If you want it, you have to take it. Against all odds, you have to rise. The path to greatness isn't paved with comfort. It's lined with pain, rejection, setbacks, and sleepless nights. It's going to test you in ways you never thought possible. It's going to push you to the edge of your breaking point. But this is where champions are made. This is where the strong rise and the weak fold. It's not about talent. It's not about luck. It's about heart. It's about grit. It's about looking the impossible in the face and saying, I'm not afraid of you. You think the odds matter. Let me tell you something. The odds don't define you. Your circumstances don't define you. What defines you is how you respond when everything is against you. When the world is telling you no and you have to scream yes with every ounce of your being. When the weight of failure is crushing you, but you find a way to stand anyway. That's who you are. That's your power. They'll doubt you. They'll tell you it's impossible. They'll laugh at your dreams, call you unrealistic, say you're wasting your time. Let them talk. Let them doubt. Their words mean nothing. They don't know what's inside you. They don't know the fire that burns in your soul, the hunger that drives you, the pain you've already survived. You've got something they can't see, something they'll never understand, a will that refuses to break. Against all odds means you show up when the world expects you to quit. It means you keep pushing forward when the road is dark, when the storms rage, when the path seems endless. You're not waiting for the perfect moment because there is no perfect moment. You're not waiting for a handout because nothing worth having comes easy. You're not waiting for permission because this is your life and nobody else gets to decide how far you go. Pain is part of the deal. It's the price you pay for growth, for strength, for success. Pain isn't your enemy, it's your teacher. Every failure, every disappointment, every heartbreak is shaping you into something unstoppable. You don't run from pain. You don't hide from it. You face it head on and let it forge you into steel. And let me tell you something, pain doesn't last. Struggle doesn't last. But the strength you build, the lessons you learn, the victories you earn, those last forever. That's what you're fighting for. That's why you keep going. Stop waiting for the stars to align. Stop waiting for someone to believe in you. You have to believe in yourself. You have to trust that you were made for more. That your dreams aren't random, they're a calling. A reminder of what's possible if you're willing to do what others won't. This isn't about luck. It's about commitment. It's about waking up every day and choosing to fight for your future. Choosing to grind, to hustle, to put in the work when nobody's watching. You don't need applause. You don't need validation. You don't need anyone else to see your vision. The only thing that matters is that you see it, that you feel it deep in your soul, and that you refuse to let it go. The road will be lonely. There will be days when you feel like giving up, when you question if it's all worth it. But let me ask you this, what's the alternative? To settle? To live a life that doesn't set your soul on fire? To look back one day and wonder what could have been? No, that's not who you are. That's not why you're here. You're here to make your mark, to leave a legacy, to show the world what happens when someone refuses to quit. Against all odds means betting on yourself when nobody else will. It means putting everything on the line for a chance at something extraordinary. It means standing tall in the face of doubt, of fear, of failure, and saying, I'm still here. I'm not done yet. You are capable of more than you can imagine. You are stronger than the struggles you face. You are greater than the doubts in your mind. The power to change your life, to defy the odds, to achieve the impossible that's already in you. But it's up to you to unleash it. Nobody said it would be easy, but nothing worth having ever is. The question is, how bad do you want it? How much are you willing to sacrifice? How far are you willing to go? This is your moment. This is your fight. You were made for this. So stand up, face the challenge, and prove to yourself and the world that you can overcome anything. You don't stop. You don't quit. You don't back down. No matter how hard it gets, no matter how far you have to go, you keep moving forward. Because you're not just fighting for a goal. You're fighting for your life, for your purpose, for your destiny. This is it. This is your time. The odds don't matter. The pain doesn't matter. The doubt doesn't matter. All that matters is that you rise, that you fight, that you finish what you started. Against all odds, you are unstoppable. Against all odds, you will win.